That is the key word for each and every startup idea and happening that you're going to visit, revisit, relook yourself in the coming 2 days. You have an idea, you think this is wonderful, and at the end of the day you find that this is one of the worst idea that I ever had. But that will happen. And the mentor will carry over to some of you, handhold you, some of you, and you will find that this was an absolutely amazing experience. End of the day after 2 days. So I'm really happy that this hackathon is happening over here. A huge gathering is going to participate. There will be intense activities over here, and that will really be wonderful. Now, being a Special Secretary of Information Technology of Government of UP, I would just like to give you a small glimpse of what actually information technology in UP is doing, or what actually is happening over there in the government arena as well, and how is it supporting you well. First of all, when we say that IT is coming up, or IT platforms are coming up, or we have to be tech savvy, then the first thing that we have to pretend to be tech savvy, that as a government I should also be tech savvy. That is why we don't have diaries. My boss over here is already online. He just carries his iPad and nothing else. He's got everything over there. I have emulated him. Now I have everything over here in my office. So Government of Uttar Pradesh, Government of India is now working digitally to do everything on e-office. So transparency is there, so reliability is there, and speed of business and ease of doing business is there, because the word ease of doing business is very much there. Then there is, as Dr. Garg was telling about the pandemic, how we went through the pandemic. Well, how IT has helped. Similarly in Uttar Pradesh, there exists a CM helpline, which we take on approximately 80,000 calls per day in and out. 50,000 calls or more, 80,000 calls in. And in the COVID pandemic, that was the only source of mechanism through which we could reach out each and every aspect of life. Be the people coming back from Mumbai or Rajasthan or whatever, or getting the food or getting the direct medicines, or taking calls from NRIs that my parent is there, he is ill, or she is ill, and please get the medical help, no one is there to take care of. So many horizon of events. And that happened, and we could deliver just because there was an IT platform working for it. Similarly, we are in this era of information technology booming up. So we have our policy interventions as well. Recently we had our data center policy initiatives, and I'm happy to announce that Uttar Pradesh has got more than 20,000 crores of investments coming up in another 2 or 3 years, with more than 13 data centers coming up over here in Uttar Pradesh. And as you grow up, you will be coming up with your ideas, your innovations, your startups, and then you will be needing edge data centers. Also, perhaps some of you, a few years down the line, will be developing your own edge data centers at different tier 2, tier 3 cities, and be happy and contented about it. Because when we say about the energy, the entire energy that was there in the world to keep the consumption of the world of entire in 1985 is what we are actually using just to keep the data afloat. So that is the gold mine of the data that is there, and that business is coming, that technology is coming, and I would offer you, so many of you over here, that you must definitely enter into it. I was really very happy to learn about the KITE as an organization. I must congratulate sir that you have given a very good, what should I say, free-handedness to each and every faculty, that they could develop so many Center of Excellences, NBA accreditation of A+ to KITE. The Space Technology Center of Excellence over here is already there. Then we have got National Award for Business Incubation that clearly indicates the free-handed you accorded to the faculty over here, sir. Congratulations to you and my best wishes to you. As Mr. Akash Sinha was clearly saying, 1 lakh jobs in drone industry, yes, another upcoming, agriculture, medical, supply, different aspects. Center of Excellence, one of the major Center of Excellence in drone is coming up in IIT Kanpur as well. In fact, Uttar Pradesh government has established 3 Center of Excellences. One is in the medical field, that is in SGPGI. One is in artificial intelligence and machine learning in IIT Kanpur, and another one is coming with drone. This is the 3 that has already come up, and many more are coming. They are there in the pipeline. So, in a nutshell, I would just like to emphasize that yes, there are opportunities to grow. There are fields that we can always think of growing up. Once we think of such a huge paraphernalia, then we think, where do we fit in? And focusing that today what we are going to do because today we are going to think about the startups, work on the startups and different policy initiatives that I have to offer you from the government of UP is that this policy of the startup policy, which helps us in the various stages of say ideation, prototyping, commercialization of your idea. We give sustenance allowance, we give ideation stage at a different ideation stage, then minimum viable product of the market that is also assisted with. Then we have our center of excellences, we just help you out, and beyond that, once we have got established our idea, we have got established our commercialization idea, we are also coming up with the IT parks. When I say IT park, it means a plug-and-play facility at each and every major district of Uttar Pradesh, all the 18 commissionaries. To start with, we have already established it in Kanpur, Prayagraj, Varanasi, Gorakhpur, coming up in Agra, in Bareilly, etc. So, let me conclude because it's not good to be... in a nutshell, from Government of Uttar Pradesh, I would assure each and everyone present here in the audience that yes, as a policy initiative, we will be there to support you full-heartedly at full level. Also, we request whatever the ideas you can come afloat with, the ideas, the changes in the policy, the requisitions, the requirements in the policy, we are also open to that discussion. Thank you for inviting me. Have a good day. Jai Hind.
अगर आप ये वीडियो YouTube पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें। अगर आप Facebook पर ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं तो हमारे पेज को लाइक करें।